All right, let's jump into something that trips up a ton of Spanish learners, the indirect object. I know, it sounds a little intimidating, right? But trust me, we're going to break it all down in this explainer. By the time we're done, you'll be using it like it's second nature.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, what is an indirect object? Then, we'll sort out the whole direct versus indirect thing. After that, we'll meet the pronouns. This is the good stuff. Then, test what you've learned. And finally, you'll get a super handy cheat sheet to take with you.
All right, first up, let's get right to it. What exactly is an indirect object? Turns out, it all comes down to one simple question.
Okay, look at this. These two little questions are everything. Seriously. Burn these into your brain. A quién, which means to whom, and para quién, for whom. These are basically your magic keys for finding the indirect object, every single time.
So, what's the big idea here? Well, the indirect object is basically the receiver, but not the receiver of the action itself. It's the receiver of the benefit of the action. It's whoever or whatever gets the good stuff, you know?
Let's see this in action. Take this sentence. Yo doy un regalo a María. I give a gift to Maria. So, let's use our magic question, ¿a quién? To whom do I give a gift? Bam! The answer is right there. A María. That makes a María our indirect object. See how easy that was?
Okay, so now that we've got a handle on what the indirect object is, let's clear up the biggest mix-up out there, direct versus indirect objects.
This slide lays it all out perfectly. Just think of it like this, and you'll never get it wrong again. The direct object answers what? The indirect object answers to whom or for whom. So it's pretty much the what versus the who. One gets the action, the other gets the benefit.
Okay, back to our favorite sentence. Yo doy un regalo a María. Let's break it down with our new rules. What am I giving? Un regalo, a gift. That's our what, our direct object. And to whom am I giving it? A María. That's our who, our indirect object. It's really that straightforward.
All right, you're getting this. Now for the fun part. This is the shortcut that's going to make you sound way more natural when you speak. We're talking about indirect object pronouns.
And here they are. This chart? This is pure gold. These 6 little words, me, te, le, nos, os, and les, are the key. They're what lets you replace entire phrases to make your sentences shorter, snappier, and just, well, more Spanish.
Okay, let's bring back our old friend, yo doy el regalo a María. Now, there's nothing wrong with this sentence. It's 100% correct. But we can make it sound so much better, more native.
And boom! Check this out. We took that whole chunk a María and replaced it with one tiny word, le. Yo le doy el regalo. It means the exact same thing. I give the gift to her. But it's so much smoother, right? This is how people actually talk.
Okay, enough theory. You know the rules, now it's time to actually use them. That's how this stuff really sticks. So let's do a couple of quick practice questions to lock it all in. You ready for this? All right, first one up. The sentence is, ellos envían flores a sus abuelos. So they're sending flowers. The question is, to whom are they sending them? Just ask yourself that one simple question.
And the answer is, a sus abuelos, to their grandparents. If you got that, nice job. They're the ones getting the flowers, so they're our indirect object. Awesome.
Okay, ready to level up? Here's the next one. Él compra flores a su madre. So, he's buying flowers for his mother. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to replace a su madre with the right pronoun. What's it going to be?
Is le. The new sentence is, él le compra flores. Why le? Because a su madre is for her, and le is the pronoun for him or her. You're really getting the hang of this now. Great job.
Wow, we've covered a ton, right? From the basic definition all the way to using pronouns. So let's pull it all together in one final cheat sheet with the key takeaways.
Here it is, your official indirect object toolkit. Everything you need is right here. Remember, number 1, always ask those magic questions, a quién or para quién. Number 2, get comfortable with the pronouns, me, te, le, nos, os, les. And finally, never forget the simple rule. Direct object is the what, indirect object is the who. Seriously, go ahead and grab a screenshot of this. It'll be a lifesaver when you're practicing.
And just like that, you've cracked one of the trickiest parts of Spanish grammar. You now know the who in the sentence. So what are you going to say next? The only thing left to do is get out there and start using it. Listen for it, practice it, and have fun with it. You got this.